Welcome to yet another mind-blowing section with me where I'm going to show you exactly how to design an online banking website. Yes, this one has something that is mind-blowing. This website comes with a mobile application. Yes, you have an Android application that comes with it. You also have an iOS application that comes with it. I am Richard Esemuru and I will be your host in this short section we're going to be having. Let me now walk you through the mind-blowing features that we would be having in this website after designing it right here in this video. As you can see on your screen, here is a preview of what this website looks like. You can see how sleeky it looks. Very sleeky and beautiful. Yes, after showing you how to do your step-by-step, this is exactly what your website is going to look like. And the beauty part of it is that you can edit and manipulate this website however you want it to be. You can decide to change this text and put in your own text. Change the colors exactly how you want it to be. Now, what are the mind-blowing features of this beautiful website that you are seeing right now? The very first feature that is mind-blowing, that is exceptional, is that you can actually design this website without you being a programmer. Yes, zero coding knowledge. In fact, we have done this application in a way that once you install it on your domain, it is just plug and play. Remove this text, put your own text. Remove this image, put your image. Remove this our logo, V.S.L bank logo, and put in your logo. It is very easy to use. Don't worry, as we move forward in this video, I will show you exactly how easy it is for you to use. Now, the second feature that we are actually going to talk about is that it is very mobile responsive. Now, I am beginning to scroll this website on a mobile. Can you see how responsive this website is? Can you see how responsive it is? It is something that even if your users do not want to use the mobile application, they can easily log into the website on their web browser and they will be able to do what? To use the website easily. Mobile responsive, mind-blowing. Now, on this website, you can also effect both local and international transfers. Local and international transfers. You can transfer to a local bank account. You can also transfer to an international bank account. Very easy. And what is more, we have implemented an SMS Alert system whereby your users, when they receive credit into their account, they receive an SMS. And when a debit occurs on their account, they also receive an SMS like every regular bank. We have also integrated the email mailing system, whereby they also receive email notifications. When they log into their account, they receive an email. When a debit happens, they receive an email. And yes, another mind-blowing feature that is the icing on the cake on this app is that it has an updated loan feature. What do I mean by updated? Now, it has a feature whereby you can actually disburse loans and collect your interest automatically on a monthly basis. Yes, you are going to see exactly how robust that system is as we move forward in this video. What is more, this website is equipped with what we call the referral bonus. Now, if I am a user on this website and I'm able to refer a customer to come over on this website, what happens? I get a commission that the admin sets. So it has what? Referral bonus. I'm sure you know it is difficult for you to see banks today that has referral bonus. This banking website that we're going to be designing right now has a mind-blowing referral bonus that will blow your mind. There is something else that makes this website very unique. In this mind-blowing app or website that we'll be creating, we have well over 20 deposit options that can be used to deposit funds into this account. They can deposit from their card, they can deposit from any crypto wallet, any crypto coin at all. They can also deposit via mobile money. Yes, we have countries that have only mobile monies as payment option. For example, Ghana, for example, Cameroon, and the rest of them. The popular means of collecting money from these countries is what? Mobile money. You can actually deposit on this app with mobile money. Next, you can also integrate Flutterwave into this system. You can also integrate what? pay stack into this system. So user wants to deposit funds into his account. He can deposit funds with what? Flutterwave. He can deposit funds with what? Pay stack. Is that not mind-blowing? Now, is that all? Not at all. This website also has the PayPal deposit option. In some countries where we have people who cannot actually deposit funds through crypto, PayPal is there. And so much more. In fact, over 29 deposit options that this website have. Is that not mind-blowing? Now remember, all these things have been done for you. All you just need to do is what? Plug and play. Create your own payment method and put in the API key here. It is not difficult. I will show you how to do it in this video. Right now, I will show you how to do it. Not difficult at all. Are these all the features that this internet banking website that I will be talking about has? Not at all. This website has what we call a fixed deposit receipt system. Now, what is a fixed deposit receipt system? An option where users can actually create fixed deposit accounts. They select a plan and then key into it. So they keep depositing money into the account until the money matures for them to do what? To withdraw their money. Is that all? Not at all. This website also have what we call a deposit pension scheme. What does this mean? I'm sure you know what pensions mean. People save money and says, in 20 years time, in 30 years time, I actually want to withdraw this money. This website has that feature. We have integrated all of these into this system. Guess what? You are actually going to see all of these working right now without you being a programmer. In fact, we are going to design this website in less than 15 minutes. When we start designing it, we are going to check the time. And in less than 15 minutes, we'll be done designing this website. It is as easy as that. Now, are you pumped up and gingered to see how we're going to be designing this? Well, if you are already a programmer, you may already know how to work with the basic stuffs on how to install the script on your domain and the rest of them. And you are charged up wanting to get it installed on your own server. Come on, use the link in the description below. Hit me up so that I can send you details on how you can get this script immediately. This script is not free. It's not free. But now let me tell you something that will blow your mind. While this video is going on, we are actually going to display emojis on the screen. Why are we displaying emojis on the screen? Because we want you to know how to actually install these scripts on your cPanel. If you are able to tell us in the comment section below when we drop those emojis, you will get this script for free. So how are we actually going to be doing that? Out of every 10 persons that gets it right, we will pick a winner. Every 10 persons that gets it right, we will pick a winner. Every 10 persons that gets it right will pick a winner. So if the first 10 persons have gotten when we drop those emojis on the screen, we'll pick a winner. So what are you supposed to do? Ensure that you watch this video from the beginning to the end and stay tuned to see when I'm going to pop emojis on the screen. Just tell me the time and the type of emoji that popped up on the screen and you stand to be a winner of this script for free. I hope that point is clear. The winners would always be pinned up or published in our next video. Right now, we are going to go straight up into designing this website from scratch. So you now learn how to design this internet banking website that is very, very easy. So now, what are those things that you actually need for you to actually design a website or this website? The very first thing that you need is what we call a domain name and a hosting. What is a domain name? A domain name basically is that name that people would use to access your website. For example, this website that we see here is what? vslconcept.com.ng. That is the name of the website. vslconcept.com.ng. That is the name of the website. So you need to purchase a domain name on the internet. So you can buy that your space. The very next thing that you should purchase is your hosting. Now, what is the hosting? The hosting basically is a space on the World Wide Web where all these files are saved. Now, I have a detailed video that explains to you exactly the fundamental basics of what you need to know about the website. The website is popping up on your screen right now. Check either the left part or the top part of the screen or the right part. You are going to find it right now. And in the description below, I've also added it there as a link saying basic website design information that you need. I've added it there. So the question now is this: what else do you need? You also need to ensure that you have SSL security installed for the domain. So you purchase a domain name, you purchase a hosting, and then you would also purchase SSL security. But where can you purchase these things from? It is not difficult. Please head on to this website called V.S.L Concept Web Hosting. This is a website that sells domain names and hosting. So once you come to V.S.L Web Hosting, you just come over here and put in the domain name that you want to purchase. For example, vslnewbank.com. vslnewbank.com. Click search. Once you hit this, it is automatically going to tell you that this domain is available or not. Now, as you can see here, this vslnewbank.com is available. You can see the price, it is here in Naira. Now, if for any reason you are not in Nigeria and you want to change the currency to your country, come over to the top right part here. You can see if you're in any country that uses USD, you can use USD, you can use Ghana cedis, you can pay with Kenya shillings, you can pay with Rwanda francs, Cameroon francs, Egyptian currency, and Zimbabwe, any currency, any country where you are in, it falls in. If your currency is not listed here, kindly do what? Switch it to USD, and then you can make your payment in USD. As you see here, this name, vslnewbank.com, is available for purchase. As easy as that. What else should I do? Click on Add to Cart. Once you have added to cart, you now scroll down. You now have to select a hosting. Remember I mentioned that you are actually going to buy the domain name and the hosting. Now click over here and explore packages now. Yes, you can see that our starter package is for $1.5, the plus package is for $2.6, the deluxe package is for what? $3.6 monthly. You can decide to purchase a yearly plan as it were. Now come over here and click on what? Order now. And once you place this order, automatically you are going to get the SSL certificate for free. You are not paying for it. Now come over here to do what? Use a domain already in my shopping cart, which is the VSL New Bank that we have entered. Click on use, and then you are good to go. The next thing that I will now want you to choose is your billing system. We always recommend that you select the annual billing system, because before you know it, 1 month has expired. So we recommend you always do what? Select the annual billing system so you can actually get access to your website for 1 full year as it were. So now the 1 year selection is what? $37. Click on continue, and now you are good to go. There is no need for you selecting DNS management. Click on continue. You are now going to see your sum total of $50 for the domain name and the hosting. Now we are seeing it as $50 because of the package that we choose. If you choose the starter package, it is definitely going to be cheaper. Now you come over here, enter your credit card details, enter your information. This is actually your account details. Enter all this information. Scroll down there, your payment method, either by Rave or Flutterwave or by bank transfer. Regardless of the country you are in, we recommend you use what? Rave by Flutterwave. So it's going to bring up the payment option for you to make payment for your account. After doing this, guys, automatically, immediately, in your email, you are going to receive your cPanel login details. So immediately after making your purchase, you are actually going to receive this email that says new account information from V.S.L Web Hosting. And the email states that it carries your login details to your server. Remember The server is basically that plot of land that you are purchasing on the internet. So this is where we are now going to be uploading the files that I will be giving to you to design your website. Now you have what? Your username and you have your password. Now this is a link that can log you into your what? Control panel. Please, if you encountered any issue while purchasing your domain name and your hosting from this website, whether you are trying to switch your currency from here or you are trying to make payment and it's not going through, do not hesitate to use this website's live chats. If you go to the homepage, you are going to find out that one mind-blowing selling point about this website is that they have a 24-hour support system. The only website or hosting platform in Africa that offers that. Either you click on this live chat button or you use this pop-up here that says we are here. Click on this and immediately you'd get response to resolve your issue. Whether it is 2 a.m. at night, 3 a.m. at night, anytime. They are here to always help you solve any server issue you have, any payment issue you have. That is why I'm recommending you use V.S.L web hosting. So now let us get into the deal of the day. Me showing you exactly how to design this website from scratch. Remember, we have highlighted all the features that this website have. We have also highlighted how to get your domain name and hosting. I've just showed you. Let's get on into business. And I said, immediately you get your domain name and hosting, it should not take you 15 minutes to finish this website. 15 minutes is too much. Let us head on into practicals and get it done right now. Before we continue to design this website that is going to blow your mind, I want to place a very, very important disclaimer. Please, everything I'll be showing you in this video are only for educational purposes. Only for students who have projects in school that they want to work on, or someone who just wants to explore how the internet banking system and banking website work. Please, V.S.L concept is not connected to anybody who wants to use this for any fraudulent act or service. Please take note of this disclaimer. Now, as someone who also wants to design a website for a project, we will also recommend that while buying your domain, you do not put that word bank in your domain, because the domain registrar might start asking you for certifications which you do not have. So instead of you having V.S.L concepts new bank as your domain, we recommend that you remove this AN and let it be V.S.L new BK. V.S.L new BK. Now, while you are actually designing your website, you will now put the word bank in the logo, just as we did. I hope this information is clear. It is a pro tip that would help your site from surviving the attacks and blocking that might come from the domain registrars. So now, you have gotten your cPanel login details. And I'm very, very sure that you are super fired and supercharged to get on this project. Now, how do you log into your cPanel? You have a server link here. You see control panel URL. This is your server link. You also have your domain control panel link. So you can just come here when your server have propagated, click on this second link here, and it's going to take you straight up into the area where you are going to put in the login details for your cPanel. I hope that point is clear. And it's going to take you straight up to the area where you can now put in your cPanel login details. Now you go back here. Now copy this username that we have here. The username was sent to your mail. Copy this. Copy. Go over to the login. Paste it here. Paste. Go back. Copy what? The password. This is the password. Copy. And then you do what? You paste. Paste. Click on login. So immediately it's going to log you into your what? Control panel. So remember, for all those persons who already know how to do what I'm doing now, you can send me a DM immediately with the link you can see in the description below, and you get the script immediately. But for those persons who do not know how to do it, this is how to do it. I'm showing you a step-by-step guide as it works. Now, once you have logged into your cPanel, it is now time for us to calculate our time. We said in the next 15 minutes, we should be done with this website. Nothing more than 15 minutes. Our time starts now. Oh yeah, timer, let's go. So once you have logged into your cPanel, head straight up to the section that is called File Manager. Click on File Manager and it's going to open this up for you. Now go over to a section called public_HTML. This is it. Double click on it and you are going to find an empty directory. So on this section, you're actually going to find an upload button here. This is where you are now going to upload the already designed script file that we have given to you. We have done the whole work for you. All you just need to do is what? Upload the file on your server and your website is live. Click on upload. After clicking on upload, click on select file. Go to download. You must have seen the download file that we have given to you. It is called what? The V.S.L bank.zip. This is the file. Open the file and then it is going to start uploading. Now you have to wait until this file turns green before you know that it has successfully uploaded. As you have seen, guys, the file is now what? Green. So click on go back to home and then the next thing to do, this is the file. Click on it, right click on it and then you click on what? Extract. Now it is going to ask you, where do you want to extract this file? It is right here in the public_HTML folder. Click on extract files. Now after extracting, click on close and you are going to find the file that have been extracted. Now double click on this, you are going to find all the installation details of this banking website that we're about designing. Now use this select all button, select all and then move. Please follow how I am following it. Move everything. You are going to see the V.S.L bank folder. Remove this. Let it remain the public_HTML folder. And then click on move files. You are going to see that the directory is empty. Use this up one level. Click on this. It's going to go back. And here you can find that we are in the public_HTML folder. We have completed the first step. The second step now is for us to go and create a database. What is a database? Don't worry. When you enroll for my web design class, I will tell you what database is and how it works. For now, just do what I am doing to design your internet banking website. Now go back to cPanel. You can click on this cPanel here, this CP. Now on this search tool, click on database. You are going to find my SQL database wizard. Click on it. After clicking on it, it is now asking us to create a database. Now we are going to give this a name. V.S.L banking app. Yes, V.S.L banking app as the name of a database. Now after creating the name, click on next step. It is now going to ask us to create a database user. We have created a database. This is the name of the database. V.S.L Con1 new banking app. We'll copy this and then we're going to save it on a notepad. Database name this, and now we go over and continue. It is now asking us to create a database username. Please make sure that whatever you are using here is very, very different from what you have used here. So I'm now going to put V.S.L new bank website as the username. So ensure that this username you put is different from this name that you put, else you are going to get an error. So after doing that, I will now come here and select a password. Now click on password generator, generate a password, copy this password, copy it as database password. Let me save it down. This is the password. So first of all, we'll continue with this. I have copied this password. Click on use password. Click on create user. Good. After actually getting that, you are going to find you have successfully created a MySQL username this. So this is the username that I will now copy. Copy this. Copy. Go back to my notepad and then I will paste it here. So now I have my database name, database username, and database password. These are the three files that we need. Now we go over and we continue. So now we have to assign all privileges. Just click all privileges, click on make changes. Good. User this was added to database, that and that and that. And guys, you have completed the process that you need. We have just done two things. Number one, we have installed the banking file on our cPanel. And number two, we have successfully created a database. Now we can now go over to the next step where we'll now be running these files that we have just installed. If you go to your domain name, you will not find that file there. So now, what do you now do for you to see this file on your browser, as it were? Go to a new browser and put in your domain name.com/install. Yes, /install. You can see this. Now this domain name is vslconcept.com.ng, which is the cPanel or the domain name that I purchased. Now for your own, you should do what? Put in the domain name you purchased /install and then hit enter. Immediately you hit enter, you are going to find this information after hitting enter. Now click on I agree. So as you click on next, you see that the requirements check have been passed. Now click on next step. Now this is the step where you are now going to put in that database details that we used earlier. Now we'll use existing database information. Now the database name, what is it? We go back to the database information. This database name, we'll copy this information, copy, go back and paste. Now for this side that say database host, put in what we call local hosts. Local host. Now the database user, go over and copy the database username. This is the database username. Right click and copy, go back, and then you paste the username. After pasting, we now have to put in the database word password. That is the password that was generated here. This is the password. Please, while copying any of these, ensure that you are not adding a space to it. If you add space to it, it will not work. For example, before this dash, there is a space here. If I copy this space and I add the space to it, as you can see here now, there is a space here in addition to this thing. This password will not work. So ensure that you are not copying any space at all. So I'm going to copy it again now without the space. So you see, I have just copied without the space. If you add a space to it, it will not work. So copy this. Now go back to this point and enter our database word password. So right now, they are now asking us to create our admin credentials. What do you want to be your admin username? We are going to create this. Maybe we can now say new admin. I will copy this. Now what is our admin password? I can just put in any password. So as you can see here, we have this as a password. New admin 506 is what I'm using. I scroll down, go here and save admin details. So the admin details are what? Username, new admin, password, new admin 506. That's what I've just set as the username and the password. Then the email can now be our email, info. So after putting in these details, be sure that you have put in the correct details and then you click on install now. Good. As you see, it says your system has been installed successfully. Your system has been installed successfully. So congratulations, we are good to go. So guys, I have just showed you how to run this file, as it were. What's the information we have here? It says, please delete the install folder from the server. So log into your cPanel, go back to home, go back to php_HTML. You say we should delete this install folder. Click on it and click on what? Delete. Skip and confirm delete. So we have successfully deleted that install folder. So after doing that, we can now go over, so we can now complete the basic setup of the website. Now the very first thing we need to do is what? Go over to your domain name /admin. Your domain name /admin. Your domain name is the name that you purchased. My own is what? vslconcept.com.ng /admin. Hit enter. and you are going to see it bring up this information for you to log in. So now what should you do? Go over to your admin username that you saved, new admin, and the password is this. So I'll just come over here, put in new admin, and password is what? This. I paste the password. Remember me, click on login. Good guys, we have successfully logged into the dashboard of this website that we are designing. Are you enjoying how I am showing you step by step how to design this website? Is it making sense to you? Come on, do well to hit the subscribe button, like this video so we can get started. I'm sure that you are very eager. You want to see the front end of your website. Now let's go over to the template section so we can choose a template of how we want our front page to look like. Now go over to this front end manager here, click on manage templates. You are going to see two templates. Now I love using this very first template. If you like to use this second one, no problem, but click on select for this first template, and automatically we have selected a template for this website. Now we go over to a new tab. So you can now come over here and put in the name or the link of your website and hit enter. Immediately you enter, voila! You are going to see that we have successfully installed this website on your domain. So how do you feel seeing that beautiful website that we had at the beginning, we have successfully done what? Installed it on your domain. Yes, we actually said we are doing 15 minutes. Can you see the time? Can you see the time? We have already installed this script on this server, on this domain, in less than 15 minutes. So I told you it was not something that is difficult. It is something that is very, very easy. Follow the guide and you get it right. We have this front end and we have this admin dashboard that is now ready for us to start using. Yes, in less than 15 minutes, we have installed the script. So what is left now is for us to now start changing the logo, changing the text, and the rest of them. I'm going to put you through on how to do that right now. So the very first thing you have to do is go over and search for where we see general setting. Click on general setting. That is where you will now put in your bank name. So anything you put here shows on the website as your bank. So what's our bank name? V.S.L. Bank. That is the bank name. Now in what currency do you want to trade? Put in your currency here and you put it here. If you want to put it in Naira, put in the Naira symbol here and you are good to go. All your transactions is going to be in Naira. But we're going to leave this as what? Dollar, as it were. So now we'll put in the time zone, and if you want to change the color of the website, you can see that it has blue. This blue as a basic color. You can decide to do that from here. Choose any color that you want from here and that color will be changed. All right, so you can see all the basic settings that you can actually make. For example, transfer limit within the local bank, the V.S.L bank as it were. Minimum transaction limit, you can change this to 10 transaction limits. Then the daily limit, you can change it to this. The monthly limit, you can change it to this. So it is you that will now explore all of these options and modify it exactly how you want yours to be. Over here, transfer charges within the bank. Any user who is transferring money from one user to another, do you want to collect any charge from him? You can now put in your charge here. Let's say the charges is what? $10 and percentage, let's say 3% or 4%. You click on submit. So automatically you have successfully changed the information of this bank. So now I have showed you how to do the basic system settings when it comes to do with currency, when it comes to do transaction limits and the rest of them. Now what is the next thing that you may want to change? Yes, this is the logo here. Come over to logo and favicon. You will now be able to change your logo. Click on this to select your light logo and click on this to select your dark logo. It is as easy as that. Now for the favicon, which is this icon you can see here, this is the favicon. Click on this, you select your favicon to change it. So we have just successfully shown exactly how to set up this dashboard section. What is the next thing that you want to set up? In fact, I recommend that after installing this, go over to this section one after the other. See if there are important information that you need to change. Then you change them. But for now, we have not created a user. So let us now head on to the front end of our website, which is this, and let us create a user as it were. So over here, we click on sign in. So you are going to see that after clicking on sign in, it brings up this option for you. But you see this, don't have an account, create an account. We click on create an account. And here was our username, donreach 506, email address, donreach 506@gmail.com. That's my personal email. Put in country, put in phone number 8169234576. Put that, confirm password, put in password, and then confirm password. So we are now registering as a new user on this bank. After putting that information, you are now going to be brought up to this point where you should complete your user profile before your account can be created. What is your first name? Richard Esemuru. Last name. Then image. It is very important that you must choose profile image. So I'll select this. I have an image that I have downloaded earlier today. I'll just use this image as my profile picture. Open. And yes, we are good to go. What's the address? Put in the address there, 1234 Awolowo. And put in the state, Lagos State. Zip code 321165 or 62. City, Lagos. And click submit. So immediately I click submit, guys. So we now have a user dashboard and we now have an admin dashboard. Very, very easy. Are you seeing that it does not need any special skill for you to design this job? Very, very easy. No special skill. So now after creating the user dashboard, it is now time for you to go over and put in some system configuration. Under logo and favicon, there are some things you'll see. Now, online user registration, enable. Branch user registration, enable or disable. So if you want your bank to actually have different branches, you can now enable this. Now, force SSL, enable. Agree policy, enable. Force secure password, enable. Now, KYC verification. You know there are some banks that if you don't verify KYC, it will not allow you to create your account. So you can enable this. You can disable this if you want. Now, email verification, enabled for users to be able to verify their information via email. Now, email notification is enabled. So you must have gotten an email notification immediately after creating this account. Hey, an account have just been created for you on V.S.L bank. Mind blowing, is it not? I'm sure you know it is. Now, mobile verification. If you enable mobile verification, users have to verify their mobile to access dashboard. A 6-digit verification code will be sent to their mobile, SMS, for them to log in. If we enable this now, before this user would want to log into this account, he must put in SMS code before he will want to log in. All right. Now we'll go down language option, deposit, withdrawal. Now, fixed deposits. We have what? Pension module. Loans, home bank transfer, other bank transfer, wire transfer, OTP via email. We need to enable this. OTP via SMS. If you like, you can enable or disable it. Referral system enabled, push notification. So this is where you now put all the settings that you want your user to be able to do. So now, after we have successfully put in this information, the very next thing that we need to do is to set up our payment gateway. Remember, I told you that the payment gateway is basically an option where users can now be able to deposit money into their account. And we have two payment systems here. We have the automatic payment gateway and we have the manual payment gateway. I don't use manual, we use automatic. And this has now given us an opportunity to integrate over 20 types of payment gateway for this website. You can see we have what? Advanced Cash, BTC Pay, Blockchain, Cash Mail, CoinGate, Coin Payments, Coin Payment Fiat, Flutterwave. We also have what? PayPal, PayPal Express. We have Paystack, Perfect Money, Skrill, and the rest of them. So all you just need to do is, whichever way you want to collect your payment that matches with what you want to do here, come over here, click on edit. If it's PayPal, click on edit and put in your PayPal email address here. For example, I'm going to put in my PayPal email address. I'm going to put in an email. And then we are good to go. So after doing that, automatically I have successfully set up PayPal payment option for this. The same thing with blockchain. Come over here, hit edit, and put in your what? Your API keys and export code. You are good to go. It is as easy as that. So when the users make deposits into this bank, it is inside this your wallet that the money would actually be credited into. I hope that point is clear. So now I have showed you how to explore the payment options. Would you not like to fund this account so you can actually see the money drop inside this user's account? Of course, we would like to. So now go over to manage users, click on active users. Over here on active users, you are going to find this user that we have just created. We have just one user here. Click on details, and over here you see the user's information. Now this is to plus the balance, which is add funds to the balance, or remove funds from the balance. So click plus balance. How much do you want to add? Let me add $1 million. Or is this $1 billion? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, $1 billion added. Let me title it Welcome Bonus. Wow, $1 billion. Click submit. And automatically, you are now going to see that this user's account have now been credited with what? $1 billion. Wow. Mind-blowing, not so? Good. So now let's log into our user account. This is the user account. This is the user account here. And refresh. Let's see. This balance now is 000. Let's see if we have received the $1 billion credit. Wow. $1 billion have just been credited into this user's account. Tell me, are you being fascinated how mind-blowing this online banking system is working? Yes, it is really, really amazing. The next section that we would love to explore is the loan option. Remember I told you that this website has a robust loan system. This is the loan section. Here you can see pending loans, running loans, due loans, and the rest of them. But for a user to be able to request for a loan, you have to create a loan plan. So come over to plans. You are going to see loan plans here. Click on loan plans. Then you can just come here, add a loan plan. What is the plan name? Let's say school fees. School fees, minimum amount, $10,000. Maximum amount, $1 million. So put in the name, put in the payment installment plan, installment intervals, total installments, and the admin profit. Then now put it and say school fees loan. Now scroll down. Charge will apply if you do not pay for 5 days. The charge is fixed, $6, and the rate is what? Let's say 10% as it were. So now we can now do what? Add new form. Select one, text area. What is required? Yes, it is required. Form label, your BVN, for an example. Click on add. So this is basically you adding information that is required for them to do what? Qualify for the loan. Click on what? Submit. After submitting, a user can now go over to the loan section. If he clicks on loan, he's going to see that term, that plan you have created. So if you have 3 plans, they can see 3 different loan plans that they can take. Click on apply now. Enter minimum amount, minimum $100,000, maximum $1 million. So let me just put $200,000. Confirm. It is now asking me to put in my what? BVN before I can accept this loan. Let me just put this as a BVN, anything, and click on apply. Good. Loan application submitted successfully. Now, once you go to the back end, come over to loans, go to pending loans. You are going to find that request that have just been made. Scroll to the side, click on details. You are going to see this, the loan plan, the date of application, loan amount, that and that installment, and the rest, and you click on approved. Once you approve this loan, immediately this approval has gone, and if the user go and check his account, he is going to see that the $200,000 have been deposited into his account. So this person would also be paying gradually from his account, paying back for this loan as it were. Is this not mind-blowing? I'm sure you know that it is very, very mind-blowing. So this website is one that I've mentioned to you that is something that is sophisticated. In fact, if you go to the plan section, you are also going to see that it has a fixed deposit system, which is FDR. See it now. A fixed deposit system. It has a pension scheme system. It's a mind-blowing and exceptional script. Let us see the front end of this website so we can see how beautiful this website is again. This is the front end of this website, and I know you know that it is beautiful. Let me briefly show you how to edit these pages. For example, you want to edit the About Us page, you want to edit the Frequently Asked Questions page, Contact Us page, and the rest of them. All you just need to do is scroll down to this same section here on the dashboard. You are going to see Manage Pages. So this is the About Us page, this is the Frequently Asked page, this is the Contact Us page. If you click on Manage section, you are going to see all the sections we have there. For example, let's edit the home page. Yes, the very first thing we see on this home page, where is the home page? Is what? Let me go to home page. The very first thing we see is this slider, and then we see this About Us. We care about your money and safety. If you want to change this, come over to this About section. This is About. Click on Settings here, and it's going to open up About. We care about your money and safety. 24/7 customer support. Now the next section that you see on the home page after About is what? Services section. If you go over to this same spot, you see what? The service section here. This is Services section. Click on Settings, Manage. It's going to open up the Services section for you. Now under this, you can see where you can now put in that headline Services. We make your life comfortable with our services. The same thing happens here. We make your life comfortable with our services. So if I want to change this, I'm going to change it from this what? Services section. Now under here, you are going to also find some pages, which are these pages here. Withdraw funds, deposit funds, fast transfer. These texts that are here, and you want to change this text, all you just need to do is what? Come over to this point. For example, withdraw funds text. Click on Edit. You are going to find that information here to change it. If you want to change the heading, you change it. Very, very easy. I hope you are enjoying how well I am showing you how to design this internet banking website from scratch. I am leaving no stone unturned. So guys, as you have seen, the only thing that you need for you to design this website right now, it will not take time for you to do that, is this script that we have just installed in our cPanel. This script is titled what? The V.S.L Bank script. So how would you now get this script? Remember, this script we have installed is for this web application, which is what we install on the website. I mentioned to you that this also has a mobile application. Just as we have this file banking script, we also have the what? The mobile application file that we have already designed for you. So just as we have said, install that and it would work. You would have the Android app version of the file. You are also going to get the iOS version of the file. Now remember, I mentioned to you that for you to actually get this file for this script, it is not free. This file is what? $90. Yes, it's $90. You're actually going to pay $90 for you to get this file. You can make payments with the link below or send me a message on WhatsApp so I can send you a payment method that fits whatever country you are in. Whether you are in Nigeria, whether you are in Ghana, whether you are in Tanzania, South Africa, UK, US, anywhere you are, you can make payments for it. But remember I told you that you can stand a chance of winning this script for free. What would you do? I'm sure you saw when those emojis popped up on your screen. Yes. Did you see them? Have you been following? Emoji 1, emoji 2, and emoji 3. Come on. Make sure you subscribe to this channel first. After subscribing, go to the comment section below and mention in the comment section when those 3 emojis dropped, and you'll be among those persons that will always win this script for free. As mentioned, every 10 comments, I will pick one winner and give the person the script for free. Every 10 comments, I will pick one winner and give the person the script for free. Yes, that is how you get it for free. But if you do not fall into that category and you want to design immediately, please and please send me a DM, pay your $90, and you get access to this script. Please note that the payment of $90 does not include the mobile apps. The cost of the mobile app is what? $100. You are going to get the files for both the Android and the iOS. So the $90 you are paying is for this web application file. So first of all, design this website. After doing that, you can now work on the mobile application that you can now install on Play Store if you want the project to go live, or that you can send to your users to install. Did you enjoy the mind-blowing information I've given to you on how you can design this online banking website? Come on. Go to the comment section and tell me that you enjoyed this video. After doing that, send me a DM with the details down there below, and be ready to be mind-blown while designing your project. I can't wait to see you in our next video on this channel, where we're going to be showing you how to design something that is mind-blowing. Subscribe to this channel, turn on post notification to get updates when we upload them. I'll see you in our next video.